The first state that we're going to look at is the idle state. We'll start by selecting on the Edit button. When we select on the Edit button, this is going to allow us to look at the properties for the idle state. We'll scroll down so we can see them. The first several options we'll see are the same. They're persistent throughout each one of the states and available in each one of the states. We have the triggers, we have the animations, we have the movement properties. Movement properties allow us to change the movement speed of our object, and the rotation speed. This allows us to change how quickly the object rotates towards a target or turns along a path. The cooldown properties. This is a countdown. The countdown for this one will count down when it does reach a certain point. If we are using the cooldown limit, once it hits that limit, we have the number of times that it can do that countdown, and then what it would transition to after the countdown. Below that, we have our audio properties. Each one of the states has its own audio clip. That way, if you want to play a distinct sound per state, then you can simply load them up here, adjust your audio volume, and set whether or not the audio is going to loop. For the idle property, you'll notice that there's no unique settings for it. The idle is typically one where you either go out of from a trigger or you come into. To see the state in action, we can simply hit on the play button. And we hit the play button, you'll notice that the character is now in an idle state. This is what he is expected to do in this state. We'll go ahead and hit stop. The next thing we could do, just to see it transition from one point to another, we are early in this and it would be fun to see it. We'll go in, we'll set one of our triggers. We're going to set one of our triggers to a timer. So on the timer, we'll set a time duration, let's say for 2 seconds, and then change 2 states. So let's say that he's going to change from an idle state to a dead state. We'll go back up, we'll hit play. In 2 seconds, 2, 1, 0, our character is now in a dead state. There we go. Nice and simple setup using the triggers. The timer is a really effective one while you are testing and trying to figure out, how does it work from one state to the next. And we'll use this one more often than not as we're testing. Alright, that's going to complete our look at the idle.